So I hate seeing homeless people. I hate seeing broke and poor people not get the support they deserve. So while watching a Jschlatt video, a $1 million idea came to my mind that eventually I found out would give back to homeless people. So my $1 million idea is that for gamers to buy anime women hygiene products. Yes, you heard me right. Basically, all you would do is you would take hygiene products and then you would slap on a few anime waifus on there or whatever, and then you would sell them to the sweaty gamers. And whether they use them or not, if they buy them, you still profit from all of them. And this profit would go back to the homeless people. And now, you're probably wondering, how or even why did I come up with this idea in the first place? And first off, I just want to preface this by saying I see the state of the world right now. First, Jschlatt endorses the stealing of road signs. That's destruction of property. And second, the sight of homeless people is kind of bad. I mean, no one wants to look at that. And so whenever I remember the time that a homeless man attacked me and offered me and my friends drugs, I kind of want to help them. So to start, me and my friends, we love to go and hang out. We love to go to the movies and just hang out together. We do this every few weeks because though, whenever we all have the chance, not that we have the chance a whole lot, but whenever we do, we love to hang out. And so just about a year ago, we all decided to go watch the Mario movie together. And afterwards, we were all hungry. So we then decided to go to Waffle House. Since it's like kind of goated and you know, everyone can share the waffle. Anyways, it's like 11 p.m. and it's dark out and we're the only ones in the Waffle House. And so obviously we're hungry, so we order our food and we're having a ball of time. I mean, food with friends after watching a movie? I mean, what's not to like? Unfortunately, what we didn't really account for was the part of town we were in and the time of day, or rather night. So I live in a city that probably is not the best whenever it comes to crime. Now, personally, do I partake in any of it? No, I don't. I don't. But it still is kind of scary, you know? So whenever we chose Waffle House to eat after the movie, in the middle of our dinner, a homeless guy comes up to our table and sits with us. And mind you, out of the entire Waffle House, we're the only ones there. And for reference, he's also like 40 something. He's like double our age and he's kind of looking a bit scruffy and we're like 20. So we're like, you know, we're kind of like scared. I say this because he sat with us and he was trying to convince us to go meet his quote unquote friend who was waiting for us in the back alleyway, and he was trying to like sell us stuff or whatever. I think it was like drugs. And he was getting mad that we weren't being convinced. And mind you, while he's like getting mad and trying to convince us, we're like kind of like, you know, scared, but he also has like bloody knuckles. Like I noticed whenever he sat down, his knuckles were all like bloody and he like looked sweaty and stuff as if he just came from something like an altercation. And mind you, we're just some guys who just want to eat our Waffle House after watching the Mario movie. I mean, we don't really know what to do. Anyways, he ends up asking us for money, and whenever we say we don't have any like cash money, like he wanted some instant cash, which we don't have, he got mad at us and he ended up cussing us and, you know, yelling at us and such, and we're all kind of scared. It got so bad to the point to where I had, you know, to give up my money. I mean, I didn't really have any money to spare. I did have $20, but that money was given to me by my parents for dinner and gasoline money. So at the time, my car was almost on empty. I like had no gasoline, and you know, my parents gave me some money for food and gasoline, but I ended up having to give it to him, the homeless guy, because you know, I didn't want to get hurt. And so to save us, I just gave him my money and you know, he left. While this is happening, mind you, the Waffle House employees were just staring at us. They did not do a dang thing. Like they literally didn't. In fact, literally after the altercation, the Waffle House employees thought that 40-year-old guy that was tweaked out with bloody knuckles was our friend. Not even joking. Like while we're about to get absolutely demolished by this cracked out, tweaked out, bloody knuckled homeless dude that's offering us drugs or whatever to buy them, this Waffle House employee just sees this 40-year-old man, right, sitting with us who are like 20 years old, and he's like, man, they must be friends or something. Which is so funny because while this is happening, we get like threatened, verbally assaulted, and I think he even had like a few weapons on him from what I saw. I don't know if it was anything bad. I don't really remember too much. I was kind of scared. Anyways, he ended up ordering like a full-on meal, and then he placed it on our tab and then just left. We literally got like scammed. It's like kind of funny. But anyway, after all this, I wasn't really mad. I felt more bad for him than anything. I felt more pity for him. The fact that, you know, like he was probably like on some sort of like drugs or something, and I felt bad for him. And so I want to help him out. And so the fact that I came up with this idea, you know, of just like slapping a bunch of anime women on hygiene products and then selling them to sweaty gamers, that is like $1 million idea. And the fact that Jschlatt helped me come up with this idea is even more amazing. I'm going to give him a 5% cut if this ever gets to like $1 billion.
Now the main problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort. It's like a visceral reaction of discontent coming from this area. This area is not good either. I hate this, but I'm mainly worried about this.